ISKCON Pranashaya Jagat Gracie Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Krishna Paramahamsa Parivodikacharya Tutra Sasasya Indis Srila Prabhupada Dhyanantana Savapara Chakshuru Litam Jena Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Mano Vishnu Sapitam Jena Bhutale Payam Rupa Kadamaya Adekana Sri Rupa Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajiva Advitam Savaduta Puja Sahitam Vitam Yadi Sri Radha Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Sakanditam Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinambande Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapakanchana Gorangi Tadhi Vrindavan Ishwari Suti Devi Pranami Haripriya vanchakapatarudyascha kripasandhyayevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.
Please, because of the class, we should put our phone outside so that it's not
I was requested to discuss something about relationship. The relationship is a very serious topic, because we are going to Krishna. We want to go to Krishna is to relate with him. So we have to learn how to relate with Krishna. We don't learn how to relate with Krishna when we get there. We learn from here how to relate with Krishna among ourselves. So when we get there, we know exactly what to do, how to relate with Krishna. You can hear? Can you hear? Huh?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Sure. It's clear?
Yes.
Can you hear? So we decided to discuss something about the community, Vaishnava community. What is a community? What is the idea? What is the idea of a community? When we say community, what are we looking at? Community.
community people of different backgrounds coming to live together in a particular location. That's what comes to mind.
People from different backgrounds coming to live. Okay, that's community. That's what came to your mind. What else? What do you think is community? What is a community?
It's a place where two or more people come together to stay in a particular area.
A place you come, a particular area, people come together to live together. Okay.
They live together, guided by common rules, regulations, goals, norms, and particular common ideas.
Okay. Common idea. Very good. Yes. Group of people. Okay. They consult each other's well-being. Okay. People gather together in one place to live. Okay. Something else. What is community? Community.
A group of people living in an area
A group of people living in an area.
governed by laws of the land. Also,
The laws of the land.
laws.
Okay, laws. Sorry. Okay, laws.
So try to communicate or interact with each other to understand.
Okay. What the community?
Community is a group of people living in a specific environment, sharing a common interest.
Very good. That's very good. Have something else to add? Community. It's a common word now we use every day. So what is it? What do you think is community? They have a common goal with a purpose. Yeah? Very good. Very good. Something else to add to it?
I think Mark, willing and able to
Willing and able
to depend upon one
to
another.
depend on one another. Very good. Community. All right. Thank you. Thank you. There's something on the board there. Can you see? It's community. At the root of the word, community is the idea of communion, meaning wholeness, communication, commonality. In our case, as Vaishnavas, is what Chaitanya was describing. In our case, is different group of people with different backgrounds coming to live together. That is our own community, a Vaishnava community. In the recent community is people with common interests. For example, we have a common interest of chanting Hare Krishna. That's a community. We have a common goal of this worship. Nobody feels strange to come here and see someone doing acting. Nobody feels strange about it. Nobody feels strange to sit down together after that. It is normal. That's a community. We have a common goal. We have a common interest. We have the same idea, the same kind of dressing, the same kind of eating style, the same mentality. Right? When you say Ga community, it means what? They have a particular food which is not like it's a delight for other people, isn't it? That's a community. So when we talk about Vaishnava community, Vaishnava community, it is more serious. It is more serious. And also it's very, very important that we should understand what is the goal, because it is not everybody in the community that has the same goal. Right? It's the same goal. Someone is coming to Hare Krishna movement, but he's coming because of the social aspect of Krishna consciousness. Our social dealings is very, very wonderful, very sweet. Someone is coming to the Hare Krishna movement because of the philosophy. The philosophy is very rich. Philosophy. Someone that is coming to the Hare Krishna movement is an international organization. If I join this movement, I can travel to other places. Right? Varieties of interest. Someone likes a particular kind of food that not everybody will like it. It's a community. In Vaishnava community with varied interests, it will be very, very difficult to move forward if one is not extremely careful and vigilant. If one does not define his or her interest, it will be very, very difficult. And that is one of the major reasons we have difficulties in our practice. Therefore, it is within our community that we have this language, unity in diversity. Unity in diversity. If we are sincere, if you are looking at things very sincerely with an open mind, and if it is Krishna that is our interest, diversity is going on, but unity is not happening. Right? Diversity is going on. We are expanding. We are expanding. So diversity. But unity is not there because we lack a common interest. A common goal. Krishna conscious community has a goal which Krishna clearly defined. Right? Krishna clearly defined the common goal of Krishna consciousness. Mat mana, bhava, mat bhakta, mat yaji, mam namaskuru. Then we can look carefully into ourselves, we can look carefully into our heart and see what is the quality of our mana. How conscious are we thinking about Krishna? We have 24 hours to make a day. After the 24 hours, how much is Krishna conscious? We are looking at the Vaishnava community. Now we are talking about Krishna conscious community that has so many diversities of cultures. We shouldn't be surprised to see that it's very difficult because you are bringing a carpenter, an architect, a bricklayer, a structural engineer. You are bringing accountants, educationist, they're bringing all together in one place. You will unify it easily. To be easy? No. If you want it easy, then you should have a community of carpenters only. Community of civil engineers, separate. You see that in material they said business, how do you say it? Business community. It's a business community. That means Hare Krishna devotees who are into business have a community, right? Hare Krishna devotees who are into studying the scriptures. It's a community, a different community. In that association, the relationship is very cordial because when we come together, we're going to discuss the scripture, right? Or we're going to discuss business. We have a common language, a common interest to expand our business. So that is a discussion. They are not going to talk about law. Then the law department is there. So in our society, we have law department, we have justice department, we have vice department, we have Youth department, we have a lot. Okay. Committees. Brahmachari committee, sannyas committee, Rihas committee, Vanaprastha committee. Different committees are all put together. We have different mentality, different kind of thinking, a different culture altogether. The community, a real community is people who have the same common interest. Right? So the Asantis community, different way they dress. Right? Have a different way to dress it. Have a different, particular kind of food that we eat. Different mentality. That's the community. In our ISKCON, we have, it's a community of communities. So we have a lot of misunderstanding. Misunderstanding is due to varieties of community. So let's Krishna conscious community. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on Krishna conscious community. What should be expected from us? If we want to be successful, in Vaishnava community, His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj gave us 4 principles to have a community, build a relationship, how to build a strong relationship, because that is what we are going to do with Krishna in the spiritual world. So we need to perfect how we relate with each other in this Vaishnava community. How do we relate with each other? Or how we should relate with each other. How should Vaishnavas, devotees, relate with each other? As far as this material world is concerned, we have a healthy community. We need a particular type of consciousness, particular way we should look at things generally. How should we look at things? How we should look at things in general? What is the vision? Give a vision for all devotees. You know? As a conditioned souls, excuse me. If you look at anything else as a conditioned concern, we look at everything not with the spirit of community. Right? We look at individually. What will I get from this person? Or this water? This computer? Or this environment? What will I get? The moment you see something or somebody, the first thing that comes to the mind is, what can I get from this? That is the general consciousness in the material world, right? So the global community, this is our consciousness, global community. That's how everybody think in the material world. something for me. So the Prabhupada changed this consciousness into a Vaishnava consciousness in the community. When a Vaishnava, a Vaishnavi, see someone, what's come to the mind? If we're devotee, what comes to the mind when you see somebody? According to the vision Prabhupada has given to us. Take a book. Is it not? You take a book. Prabhupada changed our consciousness materially to spiritually. That's the culture of Krishna consciousness that Prabhupada introduced and is training us into. When a devotee see a devotee, we think, how can I save this person? Let me give the person a book. Let me talk to this person about Krishna consciousness. That is, if we are in a Vaishnava community, this is the consciousness we should maintain. If we are in a Vaishnava community, we have to follow the standard Prabhupada has given to us, the culture Prabhupada has given to us. In the Vaishnava community, our relationship with everything is in connection with Krishna. That's the relationship we have. It is connection with Krishna. To be able to build this, relationship, we need a particular type of vision, how to see things, how do we see things? Because in this world, conflict is what? Conflict is our companion. Is it not? Individual conflict. If we want to have a healthy relationship, we must have Vaishnava consciousness. That means we should be free from conflict. There is individual conflict. Because we have this conflict, we also have outside. For what we have no conflict within the self, will never have conflict outside. Is it not true? If I put fire in this water, it will light. Why? Yes, have different nature. What is the nature? If you put fire inside this water, it will not light because the water does not have fire element. Right? If I put it here, it will light because there is fire element inside here. So when we is not having personal conflict within, will never have conflict with anybody. No. Therefore, it is proper that if we want to have a healthy relationship with anybody or anything, we should try to deal with the conflict. If we want to have a healthy relationship, we should be free from conflict, or we should learn the formula how to deal with the conflict. If we know how to deal with the conflict, then we will have good relationship with anybody, any person. Pure devotees, they have conflict with anyone? Pure devotees. Why? There is no conflict in themselves. Is it not? You can tell someone, oh, be tolerant, Prabhu. You should be patient. You should be enthusiastic. You should be serious in Christian consciousness. Yes, you can shout all these things without learning how to control conflict. These things are philosophy, no reality. Why we have difficulties in making advancement. Our relationship with each other is a nasty relationship, not a sweet relationship, because of individual conflict, which is there in the heart. Is that true? We cannot have a healthy relationship if my life is full of complications. You see a devotee, you don't feel happy. Why? The heart is full of complications. So you don't feel happy. And if you are not happy with anything or any environment, that is hell. So most of us are living in hell, in our body. Even within our body, we are living in hell. We are living a hellish life. Because the conflicting issues in the heart, it will manifest how we relate with others. In our relationship with others, what we have inside will manifest, it will come outside. How I talk with you, how I see you, my behavior, my activities. It shows. But we see pure devotees. Haridas Thakura lived with a snake. Haridas Thakura, he lived with a snake. The snake is without biting, even without biting. Without biting, a snake is dangerous because it bites you, it is poison. But the snake Haridas Thakura lived with in the hole, not in the city, the same hole. That snake, the vapor is like the fire you see at the refineries. From distance, you can see the fire burning from the snake who is living in the hole. It is flaming outside. But Haridas Thakura lived very peacefully with the snake. Why is that? Huh? No conflict. So the relationship with the snake was a threat to Haridas? Was he a threat?
No.
He didn't even see the snake to be a snake. Haridas Thakura saw a living entity, not a snake. It is said that Vasudeva, the father of Krishna, Krishna's father, Vasudeva, ferocious animals does not attack him. Ferocious animal does not attack him. Why? His heart is free from conflict. His heart is burning out of compassion, out of love. So much so that animals who live on flesh, when they see him, it's our scripture in Bhagavatam. It's in the Bhagavatam. You didn't see it there? Did you see it? It's in the Bhagavatam. There is no conflict. There is no conflict. Therefore, the relationship is sweet, strong and sweet. Sweet. If we want to have a sweet dealings among ourselves, we should practice We should practice dealing with conflict in the heart. Conflict. Conflict. So here His Holy Bhakti Maharaj is talking about the principle, how to solve it. What's the principle? And you read it very loud.
View all conflicts as your own fault first.
We should view all conflict as our own fault. We should look at conflict as our fault. We have contributed to the problem. Therefore, we have the responsibility to contribute for the solution. I have a favorite pastime. My favorite pastime. I have many, but my favorite pastimes is Rupa Goswami. Who? Rupa Goswami. Is our Acharya. This is our Acharya. We are called Rupa Anugas. We are followers in Mount anyway. Follower. What's the meaning of follower? Follower. What's the meaning? It's English. All of you educated people. Tell what is the follower? Follower means what? Follower. Follower.
Have the qualities of the master.
Imbibe the qualities of the master. Very good. Follower. What does it mean? Follower. Follow. What's the meaning?
Walk within his footsteps.
Huh?
Walk within his footsteps.
Walk within the footsteps. Follower. Abide by his instructions. Follower. A teacher, tell me, what do you mean? Follower. Yes.
You follow the person actions and inactions.
You follow the person
And actions and
in actions. Very good. Very good. Follower. Yes.
You follow somebody because you adore that person, you respect that person, and you aspire.
The person to be like this person. You admire the person. Yeah. The person is doing is attractive to you. Follow. You want to do what they say. We're following Rupa Goswami as devotees. Not to do. One thing we are doing, which is that we are following Rupa Goswami. Very good. How does it chant? They will sleep. Our senses are sleeping or they are active. That's how Rupa Goswami chants. So Rupa Anugas means you should chant like Rupa Goswami. This is what you mentioned, and we are following that. And then he said, then you like to borrow more tongues. You want to borrow? To add to this one. You want to borrow? More ears to add to this one. Is that our appearance? Sixteen is dragged. You laughing at me now? I have to go to school so I can learn a better language. I can understand how to say it properly. 16 is dragged from one knee. Today, is that Japa? Like Rupa Goswami? Rupa Anuga. Huh? That's Rupa Anuga? Huh? Anyway, that is just one thing that you say. So we are following Rupa. We should follow Rupa Goswami. So let us view conflict as our fault. Why? Why is that? Yes.
They cause it.
How do I cause it? I didn't talk to you. How do I cause it? I didn't talk to you. How do I cause you being angry with me even though I didn't talk to you? How do I cause it?
The way he feels about you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a sign of humility.
No, not humility. My action has made you angry. I am responsible for that. It may be a pure devotee, may be demigod, whatever you are, but the provided our activities have made someone angry, we are responsible for that offense. Your right has no claim anymore. We have to rectify it. That's what it means. We should view all conflict as our fault. We contributed to the conflict. Therefore, we should contribute for the solution. That is the formula for solving conflict. If we want to have a healthy relationship. So, in Vrindavan is the abode where things are happening. Things are happening. That is where things are happening. Vrindavan is a place where things work opposite. Things works opposite. For example, in Vrindavan, bumblebees, they have to go to the lotus flower to take the honey. But in Vrindavan, it's the honey who will call the bumblebee, come and take me now. What did I do? You have to take it from me today. In offense, please forgive me. Please come and take. The honey is calling the bumblebees to come and take the honey. Not that they has to go. They are calling. That's Vrindavan. Vrindavan down key. So, Rupa Goswami was sitting there. Listen very good. I mentioned this past time before, and I'm repeating it because we don't hear. Because we don't hear. So I'm repeating. I'm not tired of repeating because I'm enjoying it. So, yes, I'm enjoying it. So, continue to repeat because it's Amrit Keli. So please listen carefully, because there is a mathematical calculations at the end. And you have to calculate. So if you don't listen, you don't get the answer. Rupa Goswami was sitting in meditation. I've taken devotees there. The particular spot, not fiction. It is not fiction, it is real. So Rupa Goswami was sitting in meditation. What is the topic we're talking? The topic? Conflict. We're talking about conflict. How to resolve conflict. That is the point. So that we can have a healthy, strong relationship. So in the meditation, Rupa Goswami was seeing Srimati Radharani and the gopis. The gopis were beating Srimati Radharani. And in the middle of that activity, Krishna came in. But Krishna came on the back. So the gopis saw him. And they wanted to announce his arrival. So Krishna said, keep quiet. So the gopis, okay, we don't know what is going to play. Let's wait. So they were betting, after betting, dressing. Right? Many devotees doesn't know how to enjoy. If you want to enjoy, then we can describe. They will describe the festival of betting Radha and Krishna. Not what you do here. Different way. Different. What it means, betting Radha and Krishna. Yes, it's a big festival. When your appetite is developed, then we'll speak about it. But now, let's hear about this one. So while they were betting Radha and Krishna, sorry, Srimati Radharani, and Krishna came on the back. And he told the gopis not to say anything about his arrival. The gopis continued to do their services. At the deity greeting, what do we do? Deity greeting. We bring the mirror. Right? Yeah, the mirror is brought for Radharani to see. So when she looked into the mirror, what does she see? Krishna! Huh? They started laughing. Rupa Goswami, he was not there. He was sitting at Ramareti. This is at Ramareti, and the gopis were doing it at Yavat. Yavat is like from here to second. Yeah. So, as Rupa Goswami smiled outside, one other devotee was coming to hear Krishna Katha from Rupa Goswami. And he came at the time Rupa was smiling. This devotee has a deformed body. He has a deformed body. Assumption is very, very dangerous. Assumption is very dangerous. The devotee assumed Rupa Goswami was laughing at him. Yeah, laughing is causing a problem. Yes. Rupa was enjoying his Krishna consciousness. But somebody became offended. And the devotee left. As soon as he left, Rupa Goswami vision cut off. He couldn't see the persons again. He opened his eyes, but nobody dared to see. The devotee has left. So, did Rupa Goswami commit any offense?
No.
No? No? Rupa Goswami commit offense? No? Yes? Rupa Goswami. He didn't see the devotee. He was not laughing at the devotee. He was inside. His eyes were closed, so he didn't see the devotee. Did he commit offense?
No.
Rupa Goswami, did he make an offense? No? Okay, thank you. No. No offense. I agree with you. He didn't see the devotee. You were not laughing at the devotee. What is offense here? Right? No offense. Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Rupa Goswami, did you make any offense? No. He said yes. What is the offense? To smile is an offense? To smile is an offense? No. It's no smile? No smile? No? So if you are chanting Hare Krishna, you should not smile. What is wrong with this?
Because the form devotee felt offended, so we can say that it was an offense. Because one party was offended.
And then we implicated. I said it before we directed the person. I said it before I directed the person. And I told you, there is an for you to solve. Eh? The action was not were implicated. By its assumption, yes. It's assumption. But why meditation broke? Why Rupa Goswami couldn't see again what he was seeing? The person was saying going on, but why he didn't see? To boot for the solution. What Swami did. When he opened his eyes and saw, our actions has made someone to be, for we are an offender. Claiming right would not solve the problem. We have to contribute for the solution. What Swami did. When he opened his eyes, he didn't see someone, he didn't claim right like we are claiming now. This assumption, that is a problem. I didn't offend you, did I see you? Rupa Goswami did not think like that. In his heart, he felt, I must have offended somebody, that is why my meditation broke. Not only that, he got up from where he was sitting in meditation, he was searching for the person whom he offended. So the devotee, when he left Rupa Goswami, he went to Sanatana Goswami to go and complain. I went to see Rupa Goswami to hear Krishna Katha. Goswami. I'm disturbed. Rupa laughed at me. Common people laughing at me. It's okay. But Rupa Goswami laughed at me. He's a pure devotee. How can he behave like this? He's seeing my body. Thinking like this, Rupa Goswami meditation broke. Sanatana Goswami, he went into the pastime. He traced it and he saw everything as Rupa Goswami was seeing. And he came back and told him, my dear brother, Rupa Goswami was not laughing at you. He narrated the pastime, and as soon as this devotee had it, he also became disturbed. Oh, I have offended Rupa Goswami. He went back to Rupa. Rupa was looking, he was looking, and when they met, they embraced each other. Please forgive me. Rupa said, forgive me. The devotee said, forgive me. They were begging each other for forgiveness. Did they fight? What happened? The conflict was resolved. Both of them were.
They were happy at last now.
They felt I committed an offense. Rupa Goswami felt I made an offense. That devotee said I made an offense. Both of them admitted their fault. That was the end of their problem. Therefore, His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj said, We should see ourselves at fault. Then the problem is resolved. Conflict for a devotee is very good. Devotee, I'm saying devotee. When we say devotee, we're looking about the real devotee. Conflict for devotee is very good because it will increase our love for each other. Did you see it for these devotees? Rupa and these devotees. Did you see the love increase for each other? Did you see it? Did they fight? They contribute together to resolve it, and everything was resolved. If we want to have a healthy relationship, we should do what? See ourselves as a first contributor of the conflict. Therefore, we should contribute for the solution. If you do that, there is no conflict. As long as we consider the difficulty to be caused. Are you listening? Huh?
Yes.
As long as we consider difficulty to be caused by another person's wrongdoing, we are close to our own contribution to change and healing. Is it true?
It's true.
Is it true?
It's true. It's true. Because we are not.
Please kindly repeat it.
As long as we consider the difficulty to be caused by another person's wrongdoing. Did I see you when in my meditation? Did I see you in my meditation? This is the problem. You are full of false ego. You are questioning for nothing. I didn't cause your problem. Why are you on anxiety unnecessarily? Am I the cause of your problem? That is a demonic mentality, not a devotee mentality. So this kind of consciousness is not necessary in a Vaishnava community if we want to have a healthy relationship. Does it make sense?
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
All right.
As long as we consider the difficulty to be caused by another person's wrongdoing, we are close to our own contribution to change and healing. We don't have time for personality problems as we are at war. We do not have time to be slowed down because somebody told us something rude or ignored us. Does it make sense? I'm asking you, does it make sense?
Yes.
A lot of sense. Yes.
I just realized that many of the conflicts we have even in our household life is because of this.
Yes.
The man thinks that the woman is not listening to him
Yes.
because, but he has made her to become angry like that.
Yes.
And he's thinking it's just crazy when they don't listen to anything. He has made her become, he refuses to accept responsibility. And this is one reason why our relationships are not working.
So you have to pay a fee. You have to pay. Yeah, we don't take it serious because you don't pay anything. That's why we remain in the same place. We have all the technologies given, but we don't practice it. So we remain in one place. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, it has 10 chapters. Second Canto Bhagavatam has 10 chapters. The last chapter, chapter 10, is Bhagavatam, solution for all problems. But we have, why? Why? No Bhakti Shastri, no Bhakti Bible. You know? I have been teaching Bhakti Shastri whatever for many years. been teaching for many years all over the world. Teaching in West Africa. It can kill me, but anyway, I'm a dead body, so you can't kill a dead body. So I can send it. We at our own fault first. Don't see conflict as look at the board. Look at the board. Don't see conflict as but as a time to grow and learn to serve each other better. It adjusts and outgrowth of the diversities which characterizes us. If we have enough concern for others, we can find the strength to help and to look beyond our own ego. The slogan we should always remember. What is the slogan? I am because Krishna has arranged all our relationships. Krishna has arranged all our relationships. And it is up to us to use them for our greater spiritual good. Right? It is in our hands. To have the kind of people we have here, it is Krishna's arrangement for our own progress in Krishna consciousness. How we handle it is our problem. I can see you as my enemy, I can see you as my problem, but I don't see I'm a problem for you. That's a problem for me. But what is so important in me that I'm not a problem for you? What is it? What is so special in me that I'm not a problem for you? That it's only you who is a problem for me. And for me to think that you're a problem for me, it means that I have more problem than you. But we don't see it. Going back to Godhead depends on our spiritual consciousness and how we treat each other. Our consciousness is based on what we do daily. Is it not? Okay, Hare Krishna. I want to stop here to be continued. Only one question.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Please, I want to give an example in the form of a question. When you are managing a temple or an organization,
You're managing an organization or a temple, yeah?
and you realize that there are some people who are selfish and also greedy.
You realize some people are selfish, very greedy.
So, in a case where individuals want to have something for themselves, instead of thinking of the whole organization.
Just at times we see some individuals, they don't think communally, they think individually. So what is something which is meant for 10 of us in this family, I want to take it alone.
For example, if you go to the Google room, some people have access to the books. They will go and take
What they
some
want
of the
to take.
books and take it away to their various homes.
Yeah. So my practical experience, those who are cooking in the kitchen, they have the key. So they will take the burger, which is meant for 100 devotees. One person is taking some home.
So you as in charge,
Yes.
if you tell the person numberless times to stop, and still the person continues to do that.
Yes. If the manager is correcting the person, I'm saying you're doing this is wrong, don't do it, and the person continue.
So by taking another action, which may be considered drastic, if the person is offended,
Yes.
have you contributed to that?
Okay, this is a practical managerial question. So by correcting this defaulter, this devotee who is stealing what is meant for the whole community, if he remove the person from that service and the person becomes offended, have you committed an offense? That's a question. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Many times, I have experienced that. One particular one, I advise a good brother, don't do like this. He was very angry that I hit my head on the wall. I suffered that pain. As a result of advising him for his own good. Because he became offended, I suffered seriously from it. So, should I continue to do that? Yes. Because that suffering brings purification.
To the doer,
That's
to the receiver.
Yes, to me who suffer that, the purification. But the other person don't get purification. The person who get offended will not get purification, will not get purified. But because we did something which is good for that person, as also particularly as a leader, because if we don't do that, we're also implicated. We have to do that and suffer the consequences. But that suffering brings purification for you. Therefore, it should be done. It's clear? It should be done. If you don't do that, you will suffer more. Because most of our problems we are having is because we are neglecting to do our duties, thinking it is humility. We are neglecting to do our duty in the name of humility or out of fear of being punished. So in that way we get contaminated instead of getting purified from suffering for that. Better we suffer for it and get purified than to keep quiet. We'll suffer more. I'm speaking practically. Most of our leaders are having this problem. Keeping quiet when things are going wrong. They are suffering more than what they're supposed to suffer if they have corrected the person. It is happening in our movement. Keeping quiet when things are going on is not humility. It is hatred for that person. And because you are hating that person by not telling the person the truth, you will suffer more. The person in ignorance will think that this person hates me. But that is love. That's love in action. And because we don't have this pure, bona fide understanding, we do something which is very degrading. And we pay seriously for this. I'm telling you, many of our ISKCON leaders are suffering because of this. Not telling the leaders they are even their fellow devotees, God sisters, where they are going wrong. They are suffering more than that. His Holiness Japataka Swami, he told us one day that His Holiness Bhattita Maharaj advised him of certain things he should do, but he didn't like it. But later he discovered that actually Gurudev loved him. He said it on the Vyasa Puja Gurudev in mind. Gurudev told him, don't allow these things to happen. We don't have people who tell us these things. Things are going on wrong, we keep quiet. But I'm telling you, the consequences will pay heavier than the one who should tell and get purified. The devotee who felt offended and hit my head on the wall, I don't think that he's doing better. Krishna consciousness. Yes, I'm not a pure devotee yet, but I'm still chanting Hare Krishna. Krishna is better. Eh?
Please, I thank you so much, but
Srila Prabhupada.